So I wanted to do a quick video about commas. Now, a lot of grade school teachers tell students, just use a comma wherever you want to pause, but we all pause in different places when we read. So I really like to stick to hard, fast rules, and there are rules about commas, and you've probably seen me comment in your paper about certain rules. So I'm just going to focus on a couple in this recording today, and hopefully this will help you. So the main rule I want to talk about is use a comma with a conjunction when joining two complete sentences. Now the first thing you need to know in order to understand this rule is what a conjunction is. So you might remember from Schoolhouse Rock, conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up words and phrases and clauses, right? So there is a mnemonic device that I want to tell you that can help you remember what a conjunction is, and that is fanboys. So for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So those are all your conjunctions, and sometimes they just join two subjects, right? Like Sally and Shelly. Sometimes they will join two verbs. Sally and Shelly played and laughed. And when we're just joining like nouns or subjects, and when we're joining verbs or predicates, which is like where the action happens in the sentence, we don't need commas with those conjunctions then. We only need a comma with a conjunction when we are joining two complete sentences. So for example, let's see here. Sally and Shelly played and laughed all day. So that's a complete sentence. So I'm trying to come up with sentences on the fly. All right. Sally and Shelly played and laughed all day. Bed. Bye. Oh. Okay. Oops. Okay, so they later were so tired that they went to bed by 8:30 p.m. So that is also a complete sentence. So now we want to join these two complete sentences with a conjunction. So let's just add and now we need a comma with that. So Sally and Shelly played and laughed all day. That's a complete sentence. They later were so tired that they went to bed by 8:30 p.m. is a complete sentence. So if we're joining that with the conjunction, we have to have that comma with it. So what I always tell people is, like, if you see a conjunction, think, do I have a complete sentence before it? Do I have a complete sentence after? If the answer is yes to both, then you need a comma with it. So Sally, that's before. That's not a complete sentence. So already I know I don't need a comma with this conjunction. So Sally and Shelly played, that is a complete sentence. Laughed all day, not a complete sentence, so I do not need a comma. But then again, like I said, that's a complete sentence. That's a complete sentence, so we do need a comma with this conjunction. Some people like to try to join two complete sentences with a comma by itself, but you can't do that. That's called a comma splice. So if I say, like, Sally laughed hard, Shelly played hard, something like that. This comma, that's a comma splice. It cannot join two complete sentences. Now we pretty much have a run-on. So Sally laughed hard is a complete sentence. Shelly played hard is a complete sentence. So now we can fix this by saying and. We can also fix this by just putting a period there and separating the two. So that's the first comma rule that I really want you to pay attention to. So anytime you have that conjunction, just ask yourself, do I have a complete sentence before? Do I have a complete sentence? After, if your answer is yes to both, you need a comma with it. If your answer is no to either one of those questions, no comma needed. All right, so I will do another video about another rule.